What's up, friends? Welcome into the DLLS Cowboys pregame. We're getting ready for the Arizona Cardinals, and what I am going to use, the very sports generic term, must-win game.
Oh, no, don't
Yeah,
do that.
we're going to get you ready for it. Jeff and Jesse, right? Meow. Saddle up, folks. It's time for the DLLS Cowboys pregame. As the Dallas Cowboys are taking on the Arizona Cardinals at AT&T Stadium, and we dodged one, fortunately. There was no way they could win if Kyler Murray played, because Kyler Murray's never lost in that building. But they're going to play Jacoby Brissett instead, whose record I do not know in AT&T Stadium. It might be possible that he's unbeatable in AT&T Stadium, but I don't know that. So I'm not allowed to be scared of it. We get you set up for everything, including the latest on the Cowboys trade rumor Rooskies. Everything you need to know before we kick off right here. My name is Jeff. It's Kevin. So I'm right next to former Cowboy wide receiver Jesse Holly.
Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
I'm excited about life.
You ain't got no shout out?
Not today.
Shout out?
No shout offs today.
You want me to check birthdays, see if there's anybody I'm dedicating the show to?
Yeah, whose birthday? Is anybody? What's today? Is
November 3rd.
3rd.
Should I dedicate my performance to Kendall Jenner?
Sure.
See if there's a better option. Dolph Lundgren.
Okay.
Ivan Drago. Yeah. We'll dedicate it to him.
Drago.
Settle on that.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. We do that one. All right. So it is Cowboys and it is Cardinals. And yes, Jerry Jones was talking today on Sirius XM radio about what the Cowboys got cooking and has said that the Cowboys have made a trade.
Already?
Now, until I saw the follow-up words, I thought maybe he meant like we made one earlier.
Micah.
Yeah. Like we made a trade for Kenny Clark. We made
George
a trade
Pickens?
for George Kyler Elam.
Yeah.
Kenneth Murray. We've made 4 trades before the deadline. But his wording says, no. We've made one. We could possibly make 2 more. And I'm going to wait and let you read about that when we send the papers in tomorrow. Unless he means send the papers in on the 2 that we haven't made, and he is talking about the Micah Parsons trade, which I don't know. But Jesse, I'm prepared to call this the must-win. I'm breaking out must-win phrase today.
I wouldn't fight you. I wouldn't fight you with that. This is one of when you think about what's coming ahead and the team that they have to face ahead with. Whatever trade that Jerry's talking about making, I don't believe is going to be big enough to positively change this defense in such a way that those teams that are coming ahead should worry. So losing a game like this or against the Raiders,
need them both,
can definitely pretty much sink your ship for the rest of this year.
So I'm going with the very generic sounding must win for this reason. Jerry says they've made a trade.
Mm-hmm.
But even in his own quote, he says, I'll let you read about it when we send the papers in tomorrow. Which means whatever it is isn't actually done.
Right.
Because the paperwork is not in. None of the beat reporters who follow the Cowboys and are the best at this, like Clarence Hill, are saying, hey, here's who the Cowboys are trading for.
Right.
So far what's happened is the exact same thing that happened with someone else. And that deal never got done. Because Jerry just shook somebody's hand and thought he had a deal.
Right.
Or said some words and thought he had a deal. And so if this trade doesn't happen, I think if you lose to the Cardinals, at least in my mind, now you're at 3-5-1, and whatever Jerry's talking about, I guess he can't after the way he talked about the last time this happened. But I'd be like, nah, we're not going to make whatever that trade is. If I get to 3-5-1, and then I got the Raiders, who I think I can beat. Then 3 games in 12 days, and those opponents are Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Detroit.
Good luck.
In my real brain, I'm thinking, nah, if you guys get it together and we make a push, so be it. I'm not throwing away anything to help y'all. So I think you win this one. Then Jerry wakes up in the morning and breaks out the fax machine and sends in that paper.
Fax machine.
You don't think Jerry's faxing it?
Fax machine?
Jerry's faxing it.
Wow.
Jerry is 100% faxing
Dial-up internet?
I think he's got good internet.
Okay.
I think he's got a good relationship with AT&T.
I thought he still had the dial-up. I thought he had the dial-up. But
because if you lose this game and you're 3-5-1, whatever he's doing that is probably incrementally to improve your defense,
right?
Is there a point?
I think it has to happen for the sake of saying that, one, that you said it out loud, and then two, you got to give your fans one of those, here, man, damn. Like, Jerry's good for here, man, damn.
Yeah, he liked that.
You know what I mean? And that's what leads me to believe that this particular trade isn't the one that most people are looking for it to be, like the Max Crosby level or the Trey Hendrickson level, because that doesn't stay quiet for too long.
What if we set the expectation that is what it is, and that's what we demand? That way people will be mad at Jerry if it doesn't happen.
They're going to be mad regardless.
Cowboys are trading for Max Crosby tomorrow morning.
No, they're not.
Tomorrow afternoon.
No, they're not.
Yep, Max Crosby.
No, they're not.
You heard it here first.
And there will still be a fraction of there are a fraction of fans that like love Jerry Jones and think he's doing an absolutely great job. Like, I see it all the time in my timeline.
They out there.
They are out there.
They're out there.
So no matter what he does tomorrow, there's still going to be a group of people that are still like, this is my team.
Yeah.
No matter what, die hard till I die. And unfortunately,
Dro knows in the chat. He said Jerry using carrier pigeons could be a raven. Game of Thrones. Tie the trade to a foot and fly him off to where's that league office in New York? It's a long flight. It's a long flight, and birds don't usually go that direction, so he may have to fax.
Especially not this time of the year. They're going.
Yeah. Not right now.
They're not going
the other way.
Yeah.
And I do want to apologize on behalf of both the Disney Corporation and Google. Is that the proper parent companies? YouTube TV
under Google
and ESPN are in a fight right now about how much we have to pay you to air your things. And so a lot of people aren't going to see this game tonight. I hope we are. I think we got a different thing up there. I got my YouTube TV up there, but that's how we watch Red Zone. And we don't need Red Zone tonight. I think we got the game. If not, check out the first ever post game where we don't know what happened.
Oh, we can go downstairs. We can go downstairs.
We can go downstairs and handle that.
Yeah.
Actives and inactives for this game are relevant. I do believe I have a take on 3 of these. Jaden Blue is inactive.
Can't fumble and play.
Malik Davis is the running back who is active.
Yep.
Called up from the practice squad. Jonathan Mingo is inactive, and it is not due to injury.
Ooh, people thought he was coming back. He was going to be number 3 wide receiver.
Mozzie Smith is inactive because that's the rules. Every week we just swap out that 4th D tackle. All right, Mozzie, that wasn't good enough. It's Toya's turn. Toya, that wasn't good enough.
Is that not insane? Is that not insane? Every week y'all just keep going back and forth. Your turn.
Keep them fresh.
That is wild.
We keep our 4th defensive tackle fresh.
That's crazy.
But I do think that this list right there does give you a decent amount of insight into a lot of the things that are wrong with the Cowboys right now. You guys know me. Ultimately, what is wrong?
Jerry.
It's always Jerry. But pieces of that on your inactive but not hurt list is a 3rd-year player that was your 1st-round pick. He's inactive.
Yep.
On that list is your 5th-round pick from this year on a running back depth chart that is Javonte Williams and then Malik Davis. And Jaden Blue is inactive. And then the 3rd one, Jonathan Mingo in year 2 with his new team, who you traded a 4th-round pick for, will not suit up.
Right.
I think that just sums up where we are, where it's just everything they've tried to do for about 3 or 4 years now. Pickens been good. Javonte been good. Like, not everything, but so many of the things that they have tried to do have just been misses. And eventually you look up and go, oh, man, we ran out of good players.
Yep.
That's tough. And I think the actives and inactives can tell you that today. So, yeah, we appreciate you guys being here. We are getting you ready for Cowboys and Cardinals. Allegedly, the Cowboys have a trade on the way, and then 2 more trades that Jerry doodled up on a piece of paper that we don't know if the other team is aware of them or, and he says, hasn't agreed to them. But he thinks that they're getting 3 guys tomorrow, maybe, and maybe not. What's your best guess at what happens tomorrow?
Yeah, I think because here's the thing. if you're telling me that you're getting 3 guys potentially tomorrow, there's no way these are top end guys.
I think it's Jeffrey Simmons, Max Crosby,
and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Okay, sign me up.
That's what I think.
Sign me up.
I'm a believer in Jerry.
If you're getting 3 picks potentially tomorrow, that tells me that's a bunch of Logan Wilsons.
Come on,
and and even when
you had to say Logan Wilson like that because you could have said Logan Wilson.
Because Logan Wilson is on a defense that is either equal to or worse than ours.
Yeah, I think technically they're worse.
And he's not getting snaps on that defense.
That's okay. He can play here.
Like, that's the thing. It's
like, play here.
You're not getting snaps on a defense that's worse than the one that you're about to come to.
Yeah, but I'm not calling people by name these days, but we got, you could play some middle linebacker snaps for us, Logan Wilson.
Yes.
I think.
I guess.
Maybe.
I think. Maybe.
Yeah. Now, we do get the return of Cowboys center Cooper Beebe today.
Important.
Do you think that matters?
It does, because coming into the game today, I learned that Walter Nolan, who was the Cardinals' first-round pick, he's being activated tonight, and he'll play his first game. And you and I were sitting down, and I said, "Well, give me the scouting report on Walter Nolan," and your face lit up.
I loved Walter.
Your face lit up.
I thought he was a legit option for the Cowboys to pick 12th, and this will be his debut, right?
Yes.
Like, he's been banged up, and now he's going to get to play NFL football. I'm a Walter Nolan fan.
So having Cooper Beebe back gives you that girth and strength in the middle against an opponent that you were saying, like,
they're getting some new girth and strength.
Yeah,
like he is a ragdoll folks sort of guy.
And you like he ragdolls 300-pound dude.
Oh yeah.
So that says a lot when a guy like when you can there's only special individuals who can ragdoll other 300-pound dudes.
Yeah.
And so if you're saying that's what he's like can do easily, then yes. Getting BB back will definitely make me feel good about him being there.
Clarence Hill is in the building. He's out at Jerry World, and he's also in the building as in on this show. And we say hello to the greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, Clarence Hill. What's up, Chill?
Mugaletta. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Kicking butt.
Been bird dogging Jerry all day. Trying to bird dog Jerry over at the Stephen A. Smith thing over the Texas Live, and got him to talk about. Surprised he would announce that they would made a trade, but if you heard him and all the things he said, he was unplugged, talking about how he stirs up drama and continue to take shots at Mike. It's funny because Cowboy fans want to stop talking about Micah, right? That's all you hear on Twitter. Stop. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't put it on Do Not Disturb once again.
Yep.
That is Clarence Hill, who is not aware that Do Not Disturb is a setting on the phone and not silencing your ringtone. Oh, there's Clarence. Hey, Clarence.
I swear no one's called me, so I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, Jesse. I've got no disturbances. No one's called me. But I don't know what you guys heard me say. I just said I had been bird dogging Jerry over at AT&T. At the Stephen A. Smith show, certainly all morning. It's been a long day. I've been over here at the complex Texas Live AT&T Stadium until like 11 this morning. And I came straight to the stadium for sure. But Jerry was unplugged today, and most fans, if you have seen on social media, want us to stop talking about Micah Parsons, right? He's gone. Why are you still talking about Micah Parsons? Jerry won't stop talking about Micah Parsons. He won't stop talking about Micah Parsons. Certainly, he took a chance to rip him today about laying on the down at the game, and certainly called out his leadership, and certainly when you look at the fact that they need to make a trade, and their claims that they've made a trade and are trying to make 2 more. It's about fixing the defense, fixing the pass rush that's been broke since they traded Micah Parsons.
So, Clarence, who are the Cowboys trading for? And if since Jerry said the paperwork goes in tomorrow, what are the chances that whoever he's agreed to something with backs out of it and then he attacks their character for a couple of months?
Yeah, I just wonder if it's a handshake deal. Is it a meeting of the minds or is it really a trade? Because because it's not done yet, right? Because that deal is not done yet. It's not, as he says, it's not consummated yet. Fans are, he got to consummate this trade. Was just a handshake deal, or did Jerry really get it done? The paperwork goes in tomorrow, and we'll see. I don't know who it is, but it seemed like everybody, the Ravens got pass rush help. They got Draymond Jones. From the Titans. Certainly the Eagles, who've had 3 trades in the last week, got pass rush up with Jalen Phillips. Everybody's doing something. It's time for Jerry to do something. Certainly, I don't know if we deciphered the Max Crosby tweet yesterday was apologizing to Raiders fans? Was that a goodbye apology, or was he sincere about we're going to do better, or was he saying goodbye? Certainly a kid from Colleyville who Cowboy fans want. I think he would be a great addition, especially with the contract he has, and he would be immediate help. He's young enough to not just be about this year, the next couple of years. So Jerry wouldn't tell us. He's going to wait till tomorrow, and I'm sure he's going to tell it all on the radio if he doesn't spill the beans after the game tonight. Kyler Murray, he will remain undefeated at AT&T Stadium because he's not playing, although the Cardinals may be better off. They may be better off without Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I've always said anybody who went to Allen High School.
Oh, here comes the hate.
Questionable.
Here comes the hate.
Anybody that went to Allen High School. Questionable.
I mean,
probably don't want to associate with. Clarence, have a great night. We'll see you in the post game.
All right, thank you guys, man.
All right, see you. Yeah, don't trust anybody that went to Allen High. I tell you that. That school just. Thank you, Kevin Gray. How about them Cowboys? About to win by 60 tonight. That's not my official prediction. It's my temporary prediction. 71-11 is the way I've got it. But coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys pregame, we'll get you set everything you need to know before the Cowboys kick off against the Cardinals. We'll do all that, and it's next on the DLLS Cowboys pregame. First, I'd like to encourage you to sign up to be a diehard. It's not very difficult. There's a QR code on your screen. If you're watching on a different channel, perhaps My Little Tiny Person YouTube page. You can see that thing there, and it is to be a diehard for DLLS. It's all DLLS.com is the website. And when you sign up to be a diehard, you are supporting us, which is great. We've got you covered with 5 days a week. Shows about every one of your local team. And we are growing. We're going to have more content coming for you. And when you're a diehard, you get access to lots of different things. Number one, you get to pick a t-shirt from the merch store, and you get to get that bad boy for free, And that's nice. We got some ones that you might want. I got this hoodie, which I hate to break it to you. This is not a t-shirt. So you can't get it for free, but you get one of them t-shirts, and then when you're a diehard, you get 20% off merch as well. Get your first one, you say, bang, I'll take that one. And then anything else that you want, you get 20% off that and events. You get into our Discord. You get all of our premium diehard content, all of those things. I also want to shout out to our friends at Prize Picks. I got to get about 50 different picks in tonight. That's what I like to do on Prize Picks. All you got to do is look at any player and say, I believe that stat, he's going to have more or less, whether it's touchdown passes, rushing yards, carries, completions in the first 10 attempts, a WNBA player rebounds, an NBA player assists, whatever it is, you just say so-and-so is going to have more or less than those projected stats. You get those picks correct, and you get the monies. It's the best way to get action on football in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. I love my friends at Prize Picks. It makes me very interested in things that I might not have been otherwise. That's what I like. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code DLLS. You'll get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DLLS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. And of course, here in the pregame, we have to get you our Prize Picks of the day. It's what we like to do. It's our pregame picks presented by our friends at Prize Picks. And I'll be cooking on this one. Dak, more than 268.5 pass yards. We're playing at AT&T Stadium. They're averaging 40 points a game here, okay? Dak's going ham. Jacoby Brissett is also going over his number.
By the way, it is Jacoby Brissett's first start at AT&T.
Oh, he's undefeated. He's never won a game here. I've got Jacoby Brissett having more than 238.5 pass yards until the Cowboys defense prove they can do literally anything. I'm not going to pick them to. And Trey McBride to score a tutty is what I'm going with. Ali, Dak, less than 0.5 interceptions. Got him throwing none. George Pickens, longest catch, more than 24.5 yards. Trey McBride, more than 7 catches. And the man of mystery, John, who crushed it last week. Dak, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Javonte, more than 60.5 rush yards. And Trey McBride's longest catch, more than 20.5. That's probably pretty safe. Ali saying hi to us from AT&T as well. Hello, Ali. And now we go to a man with a board as Jesse Holley, former Cowboys wide receiver, is going to show us some of the incredibly cool things that Clayton Adams, Brian Schottenheimer, and this Cowboys offense have been up to.
Appreciate that, Jeff. Black man at a blackboard. What I want to show you guys today is just the creativity that Brian Schottenheimer and Clayton Adams and company have brought to the Cowboys. Now, we know defensively, we get it. We all understand defensively that the Cowboys may not be doing so well. But the Cowboys offense has been the highlight of the Cowboys season, one of the top offenses in the entire National Football League. Dak is playing at a high level. You bring George Pickens, you have CeeDee Lamb. Of course, Javonte Williams is running the ball tremendously, and at home at AT&T Stadium, they're scoring over 30 points a game. But I want to go to the board, and I want to show you some things that I have been around here for a long time, and I have not seen some of the things that they've been doing, both on the offensive line and in the route concepts. And so they've run this play a couple of times, and one of them resulted in a touchdown to George Pickens, and the other one resulted in a long catch over the middle for CeeDee Lamb. But I want to show you something that they're doing up front with the offensive line. So you'll see this formation right here. And what they're doing is they've run it a couple of ways. You have the fullback in the backfield. So they'll motion this fullback down to this position right here. So what you've now had is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. We like to call that with 7 blockers, plus using the back out of the backfield to be kind of a safety net as well. What he's doing is that max protection, right? This is saying, Dak Prescott, we got you covered on all angles. And what they're doing up front on the offensive line is they're having a tight end kind of just blocking in this area, block down, and then they've run it with the center and they've run it with the guard. So they'll have all of these guys blocking down. We call it elephants on parade. They're blocking one way. So what you'll have the center do is the center will then block down, push this guy, slam him onto this guard. The quarterback now is faking to the running back on this long play action pass right here. And you'll see him just keep drifting and drifting and drifting to the other hash mark. Now, your receivers on the outside, you'll have CeeDee Lamb. He's running what we call a deep over, right? So he's going here, and he likes to go under number 1, over number 2, and he's coming across. Right now, what he's doing is he wants to hold this backside safety's eyes. They're passing this thing along, so this safety will see it, and they'll pass it along to this free safety. George Pickens, who's playing the X receiver, he's now taking what we call a must outside release. Why do you say a must outside release? Because I want this cornerback eyes to turn toward the sideline so that he can't see this guy coming over in this area. George takes a must outside release, and then now he's headed up the field on this route right here. What they have Dak doing is he's rolling out this way, and he's setting up on the opposite hash. Now, here's where they get a little tricky. They'll have the center block down, and then once he blocks down, the center then will spin back out and pick up any guy or any defender that is coming to this side. Now that gives Dak all of this protection, guys protecting his backside. The running back is holding the linebacker on this side, and now he's able to deliver this pass either up here to George Pickens, which he did in the Jets game for a touchdown, or he can deliver the ball here to CeeDee Lamb coming across with all this open space over here like he did in Denver for a big gain and almost a touchdown. These are some of the things that they're doing. They've also motioned from this side with the F to it. They've also used the guard to do the same thing. Block down, and then the guard is the one that spins out. It gives him the same protection. It gives Dak Prescott basically max protection, and now he has time to set up and throw the ball to one of the best 2 wide receivers in the National Football League for big plays. It is these type of plays, from upfront blocking to the play calling on the back end to allowing Dak to roll out and then throw back to the other side of the field, that has got the Cowboys offense as one of the best offenses in the National Football League. Jeff, they're going to need every single bit of plays like this tonight to win against the Arizona Cardinals at home, because they cannot, and I mean cannot, afford to lose this game tonight. They're at home. They scored 30-plus points there. Tonight needs to be creative from Brian Schottenheimer and from Clayton Adams. A 40-burger is a must, because this defense for the Cowboys may not give them much. This offense has been holding it down. Back to you, Jeff.
That is the greatness of the education. I'm calling that some no ball better university. That's a little KBBU. Or it could be the man at the board, if you will. A man at the board. And we love it. So Cowboys getting ready to take on the Cardinals. Some of the matchups that I think can help determine the outcome of this game. The Cowboys offense is going to have to score points. You may disagree, and I would love to disagree with myself. But until the Cowboys show me that there is a heartbeat on this defense, I assume that Jacoby Brissett will have himself a nice little day. Just a matter of which wide receiver is going to have a career day. And so the Cowboys got to get it going. And you see some of the numbers there. The Cardinals offense, which Okay, so I hadn't actually seen those numbers, but I agreed with Clarence when he said what he said. It's a weird thing to say about a quarterback who is highly drafted, highly compensated. I'm going to do a little pocket watching there. The man from Allen. Can't trust men from Allen, Texas. I think in a lot of ways they operate better with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, and that's not good when your franchise quarterback is out and a journeyman kind of does a better job. But the Cowboys, you can talk about Kyler's record all you want. The Cardinals' offense, I think, is a little more potent, especially in the passing game, with Jacoby Brissett running. And they will. They'll run a lot more play action because Jacoby Brissett will go under center. Kyler Murray likes to play wide open, shotgun. Yep. And so it looks a little bit different. Now, Cowboys, one of the jobs that they do have to get done in this game, according to me, Jesse Holley, is I do think that Josh Sweat has got a little something as a pass rusher. Okay. Generally speaking, he'll be on the right side of the defense for the Cardinals, which means he would be against Tyler Guyton and whoever wants to help over there. And Baron Browning's not a bad pass rusher either, who the Cardinals got from the Denver Broncos, and he rushes from the other side. Calais Campbell is in the middle. He is 40 years old, and if he's not, he's 39.
It's close.
That man, the fact, what you go through as an interior defensive lineman in an NFL game, much less season, much less, I'm just guessing here, 18 of them, if he's 39, probably came in the league around 21.
Probably 15 to 18 years in.
And that he's still going is insanity. But your belief that Tyler Guyton and Terrence Steele can hold up against a couple of, I would just call them, all right, pass rushers.
You've shaken my confidence a little bit with the Walter Nolan scouting report that you gave me.
First game back, he'll probably play 10 snaps.
But I don't trust Tyler Guyton at all. Right? I've seen countless players over and over and over again whoop up on him. I don't trust him. And again, teams look at that, and some of these guys, they get up to go up against a Tyler Guyton and say, can we whoop on them? Can we beat them? A Terrence Steele. So this is going to be another one of those games where you gotta bring help over there. This is not a game where you just want to let Josh Sweat get going. I don't want guys to get going. Like, let's just shut it off now, get it done early, establish the run so that these guys just can't tee off on the establish the run. Yeah, man. Yeah. Establish the run, bro.
You go say that to George and CeeDee's face. Let me fix that. You go say that to CD and George's face.
There you go. I'm glad you said it the right way. But you establish the run, and again, that's how you get to the light boxes. That's how you get to the secondary playing playing down in the box. And now that you have that, I like that matchup all day long. But Tyler Guyton, man, he is not good at football.
Whoa, man.
He's not. And anybody can kind of get some against him.
I need Tyler Guyton, if he's listening to this. By the way, you see what Marvin Harrison said?
Yeah.
Senior?
Yep.
Which I got to tell you, I respect. We respect.
Don't you go in this by yourself, brother.
Marvin Harrison said he don't even like watching the Cardinal game. He's like, that offense, it's hard for me to watch. I don't like to watch it. Sometimes I don't watch it. And he's talking about his son's football team. And in a lot of scenarios, I would be like, man, that's weird. But in this case, I just want everybody to know I respect the Harrison family. We respect the Harrison
brother. You
family.
keep going this thing by yourself.
And so whatever he thinks, I think is valid, and I think it's a good point.
I think he's talking about this offense run under Kyler Murray. Honestly, I do.
Okay,
I do.
I can see that.
And a lot of people have talked about the Cardinals are kind of the relationship is growing sour.
Well, the report on him was 100% true. They put a clause in his contract to get him to play less Call of Duty, basically, and to actually open his playbook. And then when that became a story, they had to pretend that, no, that's not in there, or we took that out, or whatever.
Yeah. No,
because they had to cover for their quarterback. Yeah. That's absolutely a thing.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times he looks like a rookie, even though he's been in the league for like 7 years.
And that's why this offense operates a lot better under Jacoby Brissett. Because most offenses, and you know this, Jeff, most offenses in the league now is about timing, right? On schedule. Like, be at the top of your job, ready to throw the ball. Kyler Murray, he breaks containment, he breaks the pocket, he looks down. He's not trying to be on time as you need to be. And most offenses don't run that way. If you're always in a scramble mode, if you're always looking to just get out and be an athlete, you can't run a proper offense. The reason why you get sacked so much because offensive linemen, they understand that they have a blocking scheme, and they're like, all right, he's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Kyler has broken containment, and now the offensive lineman is set inside, Kyler's outside, and now the guy's chasing him outside, or vice versa. And so with Jacoby Brissett, you still get some athleticism with him, But he's not looking to scramble and break the play down. He's looking to take his drops, get on the center, play action pass, and deliver the ball to the playmaker.
Game prediction?
Yeah, I don't trust his defense at all. I don't think they have an answer for what's happening outside in Marvin Harrison Jr. and more specifically Trey McBride. I think Trey McBride has a big, big game. I have the Cardinals winning this game. I think I said 30-26.
33-26 Cowboys, and Brandon Aubrey breaks Little's record that was set yesterday.
69 yards.
Before halftime. 69 or 70 coming at you right before half.
Sexy.
Because we'll have to kick a really long field goal because
they'll burn a timeout.
They'll burn timeouts early in the half for no reason. Enjoy the game. We'll see you in the post game. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. We love you. Be easy.
Eliminate the contingencies.
We all silly like the mayor.